Hello, trading is closed on July 20th, 2023. As always, we'll start with our disclaimer, go over our calls, and make some predictions. It's my trading plan for Friday, July 21st, 2023. Remember, my calls can be wrong. Trade at your own risk. I'm getting over my cold, but I still have it. I have a lot of personal business today. I did not spend much time in my analysis at all. Bear that in mind if you plan to risk any money. Look for the pattern with the early high, which is this, and tomorrow should have the early low. We get to cross a few targets off the list. Stay. We get to cross off 45, 44.01, and also 45, 32, 38. Notice these levels were not just targets, they also were support levels. We still have this lower target, 44.95.81. I don't have anything that requires it to print pretty soon, but I think it will. That doesn't mean it prints tomorrow, and doesn't even mean that we drop tomorrow. Let's take a look at what MEJT said during the day. This rally was called false, that we see lower prices because of the sell signal, and we did. But despite this day-long drop, the last hour didn't get the follow-through that you usually expect. This close is over this low. Now what counts isn't today's close, but tomorrow's open. The open down here, the decline's just continuing, but this can be a sign of it having a pause. Well, this is the count we're using, and you can see that it's not enough at this point to declare this uptrend over with a great deal of confidence, but it is still acting the way that the Marx indicators said it would. That doesn't mean we can't go higher, because his indicators just call for the area of a top, and also, as I've said, his indicators can be wrong. You know, we keep on dropping like this, you're pretty confident he called it, but right now we just say it's a step in the direction his indicators called for. When you look at a 5-minute chart, you can count this as an ABC for a larger degree A, that's an ABC for a larger degree B, and that's an ABC for a larger degree C. All these fibs work, and this count counts this drop as complete. Now, just because this count works doesn't mean some other count won't. But we really haven't yet confirmed that this leg of the bull market's over. I think it is, but we haven't confirmed it, and any break needs confirmation. We gap up here in something, the whole thing falls apart. Right now, we didn't close under this low, and you can count this ABC, small as it is as a complete wave. While tomorrow's pattern has the early low, it could still gap up. Typically, it's a rally day with a high in the final hour. If it's weak instead, more weakness should follow. So far, prices are acting in accordance with the Marx rules that we discussed earlier yesterday, which call for a significant top. However, any signal needs follow through in order to be validated. I'm always, have a high degree of caution when it comes to a trade I consider counter trend. Despite today's decline, the industrials rallied, and breadth didn't deteriorate. Certainly wasn't a total collapse. The decline could not manage a low close in the final hour, and there is a count which says the current wave, small as it is complete. The picture still is that of a tradable decline within the framework of a bull market, but that doesn't assure trading lower tomorrow. I don't have anything requiring it to trade lower tomorrow. Doesn't mean it won't. I just can count this as complete, and if we rally tomorrow and that high holds, it doesn't change the longer term picture that we still should have more downside to come. So it's the pattern with the early low, tends to be a positive pattern. I think the odds are good this high is going to hold, and I think the odds are good we're going to trade significantly lower, but that doesn't require or preclude trading down tomorrow. I think there's a chance we get a recovery, which fails. Not all on the same day. But that's a chance. It isn't a promise. And that's today's call.